Hey guys, Jamie here, hanging out for another episode of Health Hack. I hope you're enjoying these episodes. I know I am really enjoying doing them, and the topics are piling up, so I'm looking forward to having these out to you every single week. So if there are topics you want me to cover, then go ahead and fire them our way, or there's questions, we'll go ahead and answer those for you. So today, talking about colds. You know, this is the time of year, especially here in Canada where we are, that we're seeing more colds and flus, and how do you solve that? Well, there's really two approaches to this, and I think the first approach is the one that a lot of people think about. It's the one that a lot of people are looking for, and that's the quick fix, or what you might call the remedy method. Nothing wrong with that. There's really a time and a place for that. Nobody likes to feel bad. Nobody likes to feel sick and tired and coughing and all those things that come along with that. It's not fun. So if we're looking for a way to get over that as fast as possible, or at least mitigate the effects of that, then that's where the remedy method would come in. There's so many different ones. I mean, you can go online and Google cold remedies, and you're gonna get thousands of different ones. Some of them are gonna work, some of them aren't. For the most part, they're really meant to make you feel better. So some of the ones that I would recommend would be things like, you got some behind me here, would be zinc. I tell you, this is a product that I came across through, I believe it was Chris Masterjohn. He's a PhD in lipid sciences, and came across this one and this zinc lozenges, but they're not the same type that everybody would buy, say, down at the corner store or the health food store. These ones are zinc acetate. They're an ionic form of zinc. The point is, I went ahead and I picked these up, and I'll tell you, I was blown away by the results. And I can put the link in there for you, or you can fire me a message and I'll send you the link in order to grab those. You've heard of things like vitamin C. Does it work? Does it not work? It depends. Different studies say different things. Some say it will at least shorten the time through which you're going to be symptomatic or have a cold. And, but is it a quick fix? Is it going to be just, I got to dose up with vitamin C? It doesn't seem to be the case. Vitamin D, definitely an immune boosting pro-hormone, so it does play a role. It is important. Gargling with apple cider vinegar can be one, at least mitigate the effects of what you're feeling in your throat and the inflammatory process that's going on there. So, there are some things you can take in terms of home remedies. I think the other side of the coin, and the one that I often promote, and the one that I think is really the life by design approach to this, which is getting healthy and staying healthy and being healthy. Now, if I can get my immune system boosted and have it functioning at a peak level, the chances of me succumbing to viruses or bacteria, for that instance, are going to be much, much less. And so instead of just looking at the remedy approach, let's talk about actually boosting our immune system. Let's talk about getting our immunity stronger. How do we do that? Well, going back, vitamin D would be one way, because again, that plays a big role in the immune function in our body. Exercise would be a great one. Exercise could probably fall into the remedy method too. I know a lot of people think if they're not well, they shouldn't be exercising. It's actually the opposite, unless you're doing a crazy, crazy training session. For the most part, a moderate exercise session is going to actually boost your immunity, so that's a big one. So it's not just about laying in bed and resting. The other one in terms of being healthy would be obviously highly nutritious foods, nutrient dense, low sugar content, maximizing the amount of quality nutrients that are going to be in there. Rest and sleep, those are big ones. And the one, probably, this is crazy, I know it sounds crazy, but you followed Life by Design before. We're talking about the nervous system and the role of a chiropractor, specifically a corrective chiropractor in your immune system process. Now, I can't say that it's clear cut. We got randomized clinical control trials, but I do have thousands of cases to say that people who are under care tend to have an increased immune system. There's some interesting studies that have been done looking at the immune boosting properties of a correction, and specifically a correction to a shift in the spine that is creating a problem. And so when that gets corrected through the changes in terms of the stress pathways, the changes in terms of the immunological processes, this is something where, again, this is a really, really big, important thing that people could do. So make sure you're doing all these things. Don't just focus on the remedy method, also focus on the boosting immunity, the increasing health method. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Health Hack. Make it a great day.